This is Bethany. She's 29 years old. Bethany has autism spectrum disorder. She has a history of seizures. She has epilepsy. She was diagnosed with as an adult. She had seizures as a child, but more as an adult now. She has problems with pica, rumination. She's incontinent bowel and bladder. She has elopement. I don't know if you know. That means she'll dart off into a street, not look for a car. We have to keep doors locked, everything. So there's a lot of safety issues and risks involved in taking care of Beth. Finding care workers that would come and take care of her every day is really difficult. And I say that myself as a registered nurse. I had to retire early with COVID to take care of her because there aren't enough one-on-one people to take care of her in a day setting. And so she's home with me full time. And that's okay. I do get some help. Biota has been wonderful with us. But it's only been recently that we found somebody that was reliable that will be moving on because she's getting her doctorate. And so what happens is then it's more years like it was when she was growing up where I don't have consistency of people coming because the pay that they're getting is not sufficient enough to keep them in those jobs. These jobs are very difficult. They're very dirty. They're very risky. We're talking seizures. We're talking choking. I've Heimlicked her, I can't tell you how many times. I carry with me one of those life back things all the time. Thankfully, with my healthcare background, it's been helpful, but not everybody has that. And it's still a risk that somebody that is not her parent has to be willing to take to come to help me, to give my husband and I relief in the house. It's been very difficult. When she was growing up, for years, we did not have consistency. I would be recovering a patient from anesthesia, and I'd get a call in the PACU that somebody didn't show up to get her off the bus because people didn't want to take these jobs anymore. They were too difficult. Cleaning diapers of an adult and of an adult child is not like a baby. Feeding somebody a pureed diet that has choking hazards is very risky and scary to some people. And unfortunately, I had a plumber come to want to change my faucet, I don't know, a month ago, and what he was going to charge for the faucet. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it and he didn't have an upright, very respectful job. But compared to what somebody else would make, taking care of Beth, who you give her a shower and she continues to go to the bathroom in the shower. You're changing her and she's continuing to go to the bathroom on the floor. Or if you don't keep her clothed properly, she gets into it herself. These are very dirty jobs and frustrating, but it takes somebody that's willing to do it and is motivated. And sometimes I know myself as being a healthcare worker, there are days you go, you couldn't pay me $1,000 for the responsibility I feel at this moment for the lives I take care of. I was a nurse for over 30 years. I miss it. I really do, but I'd rather be home making sure she's safe until I know I've got enough help to take care of her that's consistent for me to go back to do what I love. And so I thank you so much for listening and getting to meet her because they're very valuable people. And a lot of times we forget, just because she's mobile doesn't mean that her disabilities aren't really critical and dangerous at times. And so I do thank you, and I do thank the state of Delaware. I do realize you don't have a bottomless checkbook, but it is much cheaper to keep them as long as they can in the home and healthier as well, because we know these nosocomial infections that are in residential facilities, I've seen it, I've taken care of people with it, are a lot worse. So the healthcare costs are lower, as well as the residential costs are much lower, keeping these people with disabilities in the home. And I really thank you for your attention and for your love and support. Thank you. Sorry, I was nervous.